Hello, everyone. My name is Lee, and this is my podcast to explain my experiences while taking the Word 110 class. In the beginning, I really did not understand what would be asked of me. I honestly thought that this was going to be a class where I would write typical papers based on certain subjects and turn them in. After starting, I quickly realized that I was way off. The class constantly challenged me by taking me out of my comfort zone and making me put in more effort to understand the work that was asked of me. Internally, at first, I would think negative of the work that I was doing. I would constantly ask myself, is there a better way to do this? A way that I am more comfortable with? After some time, I realized that some of the things I had to do were really fun. I found myself looking for more details and trying to figure out how to make it better. Not that my work was bad, but I found it challenging and fun to figure out how to make it better. As the class continued, I managed to find a few strengths that I had no idea I had, and to develop a few more along the way. I found that even though I only had to write a few papers, my writing skills greatly improved. I also found that my analysis skills developed greatly from what they were originally. Before I looked at things the way that I was trained to do with my job, and that was it. Now I have the tools to analyze things at a much deeper level to help me understand why people or places do things the way that they do. I realize now that there is so much more that goes into choosing where a business and how it is set up. I'll also admit that I am not that comfortable in my skills on anything media related. I've never created a blog or a podcast. I actually had to ask someone what a podcast was. With this class, I am now able to somewhat put one together in a way that I can make it useful for me. All the strengths that I have developed while in this class I owe to the many examples and reading assignments that we had throughout the semester. I found that they were very helpful in building my experience levels. With all the strengths that I gained and developed, there are several weaknesses that I know I still need some improvements with. I'm still not a really big fan of talking about my past. It was a pretty rough time, and I try to keep that part of my life personal. I'm still not sure why I chose the subject I did for my C1 essay, but it felt right at the time. Even though my skills have improved with writing, I know that I still have a long way to go. I know this because I'm still not comfortable with writing, and I ask a lot of questions when it comes to putting my paper together and ask for someone else to look at it constantly. I still need to work on interviews when it comes to my analysis. It took me a long time to figure out the questions that I would like to ask, and I'm also not good at talking to random strangers that do not have anything in common with me or my job. Overall, I really enjoyed my experience with the class. It gave me a lot of helpful tools that I can use for my future classes. It also helped to develop me a lot more by opening me to new techniques and perspectives that pushed me to look at things at a different angle. I want to encourage others to take this class and not be afraid to challenge themselves or step out of their comfort zone. It could become something fun and enjoyable. Thank you.